Hey, Pastor Wes here. Wanted to film a quick video update about some announcements that are coming our way. Several of these are in the next couple of days and weeks, so I hope that you will pay attention and share this video with other people in our church so that they can stay in the know. First off, we have our congregational prayer meeting tomorrow, November 1st at 6 o'clock p.m. We've been doing these monthly prayer gatherings throughout the summer, and this is the one for November. We actually did not have one last month, and so this will be the first one we've had in several months, and it's a really important prayer gathering. So if you're in town and available, I would really hope that you can make it. It's going to be an important time together. We're going to pray for Tanner Clark and his wife, Kendra, and as they go to Richmond, Virginia, to the International Mission Board, they're going to the International Learning Center, or the farm of the IMB, and we'll have some interviews and some experiences that are hugely important for their life moving forward in the future as it relates to their service with the IMB. So be praying for them, whether you come tomorrow or not. Please be praying for them this week, November 3rd through the 6th. We're also going to pray for our Brazil mission trip. There are ways that you can pray for them that are mentioned in this email. We'll pray about those things on Monday night as well. Their trip will be November 10th through the 19th, so please keep them in your prayers as well. We have on Friday the men's gathering. It was originally billed as a dove hunt, the last day of dove season, but as oftentimes is the case, there aren't very many birds flying at the end of bird season, and so we may have some clay pigeons, or we may just hang out for a while. There'll be some games and other things for you to do to occupy your time. A great way to meet other guys in our church if you'd like to take some time out of your Friday. It'll start at 5 p.m. Or 5:30 p.m. and you can show up anytime you want and leave anytime you want. The address for that gathering is in the weekly update, so if you don't get it, be sure you go to the website, look at the blog for that address. It'll be at Nathan Donald's house. He's opened up his home for that. This coming Sunday on November 7th, we have two things that are taking place on Sunday morning. The first is our Discover Broadview lunch for people who are interested in becoming members of Broadview. Maybe you've been attending for a while and you want to take that next step of membership. You can attend this lunch, get a lot of your questions answered, look at the membership process and see what works best for you, or if that's something that you're interested in doing as a next step. But you need to sign up for that Discover Broadview lunch, and so that we have enough food for everybody. You can do that at broadview.life/discover, or by clicking the link in the weekly update email attached with this video. In addition to the Discover Broadview lunch, we also have a Hope Mommies packing party. These Hope boxes are a ministry that we give to grieving mothers who have lost a child during pregnancy due to a miscarriage or other sorts of complications that take place in pregnancy. If you know, or if you have personally gone through that kind of tragedy, you know just how devastating it is. No mom should ever have to go through that alone, and we want to, as a church, communicate the love and compassion of Jesus to that person in one of their darkest hours. And so these boxes have poems and notes and books and encouragement that we give to women after something like that takes place in their life. These are not just Broadview moms, they're also moms that Broadview people know who have had a tragedy in their life, and it's really a pretty neat outreach. They're going to be packing these boxes November 7th after the third service. Pizza's available if you will RSVP and let us know that you're coming so that we can order enough food. Tracy Talley is the point of contact for that. You can contact her at the number listed below, or by going and reading the weekly update attached with this video. The next Sunday is November 14th. On November 14th, we have what we've done several years in the past, and that is a flu shot clinic after the service at 8:15, 9:30, and 11 o'clock. Jordan Talley will be available in the gathering place to give flu shots for anybody who's interested. Nobody has to get one, but they're there if you are interested in being immunized for this year's flu. The following Sunday, November 21st, we are going to conclude our fall spiritual growth campaign entitled Off the Grid. We will conclude our fast. Our social media channels will come back on, and hopefully, if you decide to get back on social media, if you chose to fast, you will do so having gleaned a great deal from the Lord during this season of fasting and seeking after His will for your life. November 1st is a big day for that reason. It's also the day on which we're hosting our annual Thanksgiving service and meal. We will have a worship service at 5 o'clock p.m. in the sanctuary. We will have some singing. We'll have some testimonies. We'll get to celebrate some of the good things that God did during this 6-week season of fasting and seeking after the Lord. And then at 6 o'clock p.m., we will have a meal. The reason I'm telling you about this now is because we need your help to make the meal all that it can be. If you are interested, you can donate a turkey or a ham. We need 10 turkeys and 8 hams. There's a sign-up sheet in the gathering place that you can sign up on Sunday morning or throughout the week. You can also make a financial donation to the church and just earmark it Thanksgiving meal, and it will go to help offset the cost of purchasing those turkeys and hams in the case that we're not able to have all of them donated. You can also sign up to make dressing. We're providing the turkey and the ham, but the dressing we're asking people to make. Some of you are amazing at creating dressing, and so share your recipe with the rest of the church family. You can sign up for that in the gathering place with the Thanksgiving meal sign-up sheet. And then lastly, depending on the first letter of your last name, you can come to the Thanksgiving meal having brought a side dish. There will be needs for vegetable side dishes. We have a need for dessert as a side dish. And then we have a need for salads or greens. And so depending on the first letter of your last name will determine what you bring. You can find all the information on that in the graphic next to me or after this screen. And you can make a mental note of that and bring it with you on November 21st. The last thing I want to mention is a disaster relief training that we are doing on December 11th. A lot of our messages over the last couple of weeks have been about the trumpet judgments and about the Lord going scorched earth on the earth. And it's been a reminder for me that sometimes tragedy does strike the earth. We have floods, we have tornadoes, we have disasters, and one of the ministries of our church is to be able to send people out to those areas that have been devastated by natural disasters and to offer a helping hand and the love and compassion of Jesus to people in their darkest hour. We had a disaster relief training several years ago in our church, a yellow hat training it was called, but many of the people who got certified to serve in disaster relief through that training has now expired, and we have to re-up those certifications. You can do all of that online, and if you are interested in this ministry, I would encourage you to go online, certify yourself. It's, as some say, the shortest mission trip you'll ever take, and it's paid for. Your meals are covered, gas is reimbursed. We just need people who can step up and serve during those times of crisis. But you cannot go if you're not prepared. So just like you would prepare for a natural disaster, just like you would prepare to be able to give CPR to someone who is in need of it, we need you to get certified for this disaster relief training. So please consider doing that. And if you want more information, you can read the email or talk to Brian Batchelder, who is heading up our disaster relief ministry. That's all in terms of announcements. If you did not catch it in the email, there is a report on the Hands and Feet ministry. We were able to do 9 different projects. We knocked all of them out. Even on Saturday, 4 people showed up and we had to send them home because we were able to knock out all of the projects the Thursday and the Friday before. Special thanks to everybody, all 28 of you who helped make that possible. We have some wonderful pictures and testimonials from people who were served. Also, don't forget this coming Sunday is a time change Sunday, so you will lose an hour. No, I'm sorry, you gain an hour of sleep, so that's always good. You can come to church early if you want to, or you can get an extra hour and come happy, whichever way you want to do. So that's this coming Sunday, and then we have our Veterans Day celebration. Special thanks to those of you who were able to send in pictures. It should be a really special day of getting to honor our military men and women who have served to help protect our freedoms as Americans. That's it from me. I hope you have a wonderful week. Thank you so much for watching this video. Again, a lot of information. I know a lot of these are new announcements. Some of them you know about. Please spread the word so that other people from our church family can stay in the know. And I will see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. as we pray together for God to do something very special through the lives of our members on mission, and as we together grow and seek after what God has for our church family in the future. Until I see you again, you are sent.